Your inability to handle situations calmly may be doing more damage than you realize. Hello there, beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Shinu Tapishe. To all my returning subscribers, welcome. If you're new, you're in the right place. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Do you have a bad temper? How do you react when you get upset? Do you throw things around? Do you say mean words to people that when you calm down you realize you made a mistake, or you regret why you had to say such things to these people? In this life, there are some people who have bad tempers, and it's very difficult for people to be close to you because most people will see you as a liability. As a result of this, when they are close to you, they are just moving on eggshells because they don't want to annoy you. In this video of today, I'm going to share with you 9 tips to manage your mood. Number 1, what makes you mad? You need to identify those situations that make you mad and you try to avoid them. If you are always mad when you're close to people, that these people spend their time saying mean things to you, or they try to ridicule you, you can stay away from such people. Tip number 2, identify the feeling or anger when it starts before it gets really intense. The main thing is for you to identify your feeling when something is not going the way you want, or if someone is upsetting you, so you'll be able to prevent this from escalating. It is normal for human beings to get angry. The only thing is you have to control it. Don't allow it to be out of control, because if you allow this to be out of control, you're going to do what you are not supposed to do. Tip number 3, practice relaxation techniques which allow you time to think before you react. When I was growing up, I was always told that when I'm angry, what I can do is just to sit and try to count within me from 1 to 10. As you're counting like this, you'll see that it helps you. It helps you not to escalate, and it helps to relieve you. There are other relaxation techniques you can practice which will help you in order to control your anger, because in this life, as human beings, when you get angry, you must always try to control this. And controlling this at times is usually beyond your own power. But if you are aware of these relaxation techniques, you're going to implement them at such moments. Tip number 4, think before you speak. This is very difficult for us human beings to think before we speak when we are angry. But we need to try to think before we speak, because once you say something to someone, the words are already out there. You can't take back these words. And we all know that words hurt really deeply and even more intensely, more than a physical punch. So when you are talking to someone, when you're angry, you need to think before you speak. Don't be in a rush. There are times that someone can annoy you and you decide to just keep quiet. Don't even say anything if you see that what you're going to say is going to be harmful. And also, when people are angry, it is usually regarded as a moment of little madness, meaning you can say things you did not intend to. Just because you're angry, you feel you need to hurt this other person. It's advisable to think. And if you see that you are not good at thinking within a short period of time, try to be quiet. There is no harm. If you don't say anything, the person will just sit and be surprised. Why haven't you said anything? There will be nothing this person can hold on to, and there will be nothing you yourself you're going to regret at the end. So try to think before you speak. Tip number 5. Do physical exercise to reduce stress. There are times that when you are very angry, you see that you have a lot of energy within you. And there are some people that they might be tempted to punch people, or they might be tempted to hit the wall or do certain things. You have the exercise that you can do, the sport or any activity that you enjoy doing. During this moment, you can go and use your energy to do that, so that it will help you to reduce the stress level. It will help you to also reduce the level of anger that was in you. You're going to feel better, because as you start doing that exercise, it's going to help to change what you're thinking about. The more you do the exercise and you try to concentrate on it, you will see that you will feel much more better. Tip number 6. Talk about things when they arise. There are times that when someone does something to you, you just decide to ignore it. That means you have taken note of the thing, but you decide not to address it. The person does the next thing, you decide not to address it. And when the person does like the third thing, you just explode. People will be like, wow, what happened? Maybe the third thing this person did was a very minor thing, and the person will be like, oh, sorry, I didn't do this. But that is not the situation you are reacting to. You are reacting to 3 different situations. So when something comes up, it's advisable for you to talk about it. Not immediately. You can talk about it like in the evening, but try to talk about it before that day runs out. So you address the situation and you all are on the same page. Always try to talk about things that are disturbing you to the people who have annoyed you. And you should make sure you don't allow this to overstay before you address it. Tip number 7. Take a time out from things that are bothering you. Decompress during this time to see things more clearly and rationally. There are times that when you're close to some people, these people are always saying things that make you angry. At times you're close to someone you value so much, but this person spends most of the time making you angry. If you take time out and you go somewhere, you can go for a walk, and during this time you're thinking, during this period, it's going to help you to reflect over everything that has been happening and to also have a clear understanding. Tip number 8. Use humor to diffuse intense situation. When people are angry in a situation or in a gathering, you see that there are some people that they will say things that are funny for these people to laugh. Or if you are with someone and the person annoys you, you can just say something funny. But be careful not to use sarcasm. Because at this moment, if you do that, people are going to take you personally. They are going to take whatever you said. They will not see it's a joke. They are going to feel you're indirectly trying to address them, which will mean you are causing another problem instead of trying to solve the one that already exists, or trying to make people to calm down and relax in a tense situation. Tip number 9. Know when you need help and ask for it. You can join groups. You can speak to professionals. You can speak to a therapist. There are times that it is so difficult for us as human beings to be able to help ourselves when we have anger issues. But if you speak to a professional, that professional is going to advise you well and give you constructive feedback. You can join groups where people give their experiences on how they were able to manage their anger, manage their temper, this is going to help you a lot. For some of us, at times we just speak to our family members or our close friends or our partners. Most of the times, these partners, family members are going to give us the right directions. Some are going to give you constructive feedback. But if you are someone that you have a temper issue, in your family, you will see that even when you ask people, they'll be afraid to tell you the truth. They'll be afraid to give you constructive feedback because they don't want you to ever say in future that this person told me this or this person is thinking I'm a bad person. So if you're always asking people to give you feedback about your temper and they are telling you there is nothing and other people outside are always complaining, seek professional help. There is nothing wrong in seeing a therapist. And when you finish with your classes from the therapist, if you implement all what you have been taught, you will see that you will become a better person. As human beings, there is nothing wrong in us getting angry. The only issue is we shouldn't allow this anger to escalate. We shouldn't allow this anger to get out of control in such a way that we do things that we are going to regret at the end. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Share this video with everyone you know. Kindly check out my other videos. Stay blessed. God loves you. Bye-bye.